Now, Rosie, I
Yeah.
have a question for you. What are your top 5 favorite things about IntelliFluence?
If I may, I speak a little.
From the IntelliFluence headquarters in sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, this is the IntelliFluence Influencer Spotlight. In each episode, we sit down with an influencer from our network and we discuss their background as well as their unique approach to influencer marketing. Charlie Grace enjoys traveling with the South's most famous rescue dog named Rosie Belle. Based in Tennessee, Charlie and Rosie like meeting new friends, trying new cuisine, checking out dog parks, and sharing their stories on social media. In fact, Charlie and Rosie enjoy an audience reach of over 280,000, including close to 230,000 followers on Instagram alone. Charlie and Rosie truly enjoy paying it forward and helping other rescue animals make the connection to their forever homes. Wherever Charlie and Rosie travel to, the two love sharing their stories and product experiences along the way. You can learn more at rosiebelledog.com.
Cool. So, welcome, Charlie Grace. My first question for you is, tell us how you met Rosie Belle, and how did she become America's sweetheart rescue dog?
Well, it's a really great story. I've always had an affinity towards animals my whole entire life. And it was sort of a surprise one day. It was one of those things where my family were going to surprise me with something. And we'd had rescue dogs in the past, and we'd had one pass away in the fall. It was very traumatic, and I just couldn't bring myself to even think about getting another pet at that time. We waited a little while, and by the time my family said we're going to do something as a surprise, all of a sudden we ended up on a Sunday at an animal shelter. And to my surprise, we came home with this cute little red dog. And from that cute little red dog, my 16-year-old son at the time said, "Mom, not only is this a great thing for everybody, but it's a really great thing for you, but we really should pay it forward. We should do something for other people and for other pets that, we can celebrate and help other people," because we were blessed with a very sweet 11-year-old girl who for Christmas had asked to help other families, and they gave us a gift card when we adopted her. And I thought, well, it's something that was very nice and sweet, but wasn't necessary. But you don't want to not allow someone to give the gift of giving as well. So that was the other thought of how can we pay it forward? And from that became this huge story, and people just started chiming in and understanding and feeling the connection of this dog story and where it led the family and how we can pay it forward.
That's great.
I love it. I love it. And then at what point did you realize that you and Rosie were in fact influencers?
That was a weird day. We started getting direct messages on our Instagram. We'd pick a picture or do something every day, and my son would say, "Hey, what about this?" And, "Oh, Rosie's got this kind of personality." And we started getting interesting messages from people of influence in and around Nashville, Tennessee, and saying, "My daughter really likes your dog. I saw you around town," or different humane shelters would call us up and say, "Hey, would you be interested in coming out and just sort of speaking to other people who are thinking about adopting," or it just sort of snowballed all of a sudden out of nowhere, and then boom.
And can you tell us about the mission of Forever Best Friend, as well as what's your involvement with the resource?
Absolutely. So we knew that Rosie was going to have a great impact on a lot of people, but my background is in photojournalism. And so I thought, what a great way as we meet people, if we can document all these amazing people that we meet and take pictures of them with their pets along the road. So as we travel, and right now we go to a lot of events. Currently we're on the road. We're committing next year to March to November of 2020. And we'll go to all of these major festivals and events, and we will sit there and for free take people's pictures with their animal, their pet, and give it to them. We'll send it to them the next day, of course, via email, and just allow them to tell their story.
I love it. And your mission seems really clear, checking out your website, to help people and families consider animal adoption before going shopping. And so have you been able to integrate this message into brand collaborations? And if so, can you describe some of the memorable brand collaborations that come to mind?
Sure. So we were fortunate to get together with one of our sponsors last year, and they were for Active. It's called Canine Active, and they're a wonderful company that has, they started out doing sports supplements, and then they moved into active things for dogs, joint supplements for dogs. But because they were in the sports field, they also had a product of a laundry detergent. And so one of those crazy things you don't think about is how much laundry soap a shelter really does go through. And as we're going through, people would ask, is there anything, how can we help them? And we'd say, we can get you 100 gallons of laundry soap. Let's help you out.
That's interesting. And are you able to walk us through the average day for Charlie and Rosie? What do you do? What do you encounter? And how do you balance that life between influencer and rescue pet advocate?
So our average day, I hate to say, we sort of hit the ground running. We wake up and like every other dog, we go outside, hit a nice walk. We try to sometimes videotape our walks to share with people because we think that being healthy and active is really a good thing to show that, when you get a dog, you're not going to be sitting on the couch all day. We need to make sure that we understand the activeness of that pet that's going to bring to your life. So that's a good healthy component. Then we answer a bunch of emails. We, of course, do some postings. We like to make sure that everyone who's waking up in the morning gets a smiley, rosy face to look at before they go to work, which is always fun. And then we'll go back through and we'll just start answering. Right now, we're in the process for the next couple months. We are finishing up a project called Sweet Southern Dog Rules to Live By. We're going to be writing a book and hopefully having the ebook out by the end of March.
Nice.
Wow. And then of all your platforms, Instagram jumps out. You have close to 230,000 followers on there. Is that your favorite? Do you have a specific platform you like?
You know what? We like them all for different reasons because they bring us different audiences. Instagram is, of course, very important. That's sort of what brought us up there. And then Facebook, of course, has a little different demographic. We've even branched out into TikTok. And of course, we're seeing different people on that as well. So different people and different demographics really share that experience with us.
Definitely. And you're an example of an influencer using your stage to promote a worthy cause. Do you have any advice for aspiring influencers that are looking to make a difference in terms of some first steps that they can take if they're looking to kind of get off the ground and just make a difference like you have?
Right, absolutely. I think as with any situation, look for the problem and look for solutions. I always say looking for more solutions as opposed to complaining about it is really the way to go. So there's so many great stories. If you can tell a positive story and help people or help things out in the process, that's really the way to go. So look at story branding. I think story branding is very important. And if that's within your mission of what you want to do, then you're able to reach out to other companies, individuals, and get the word out.
Now, this interview would not be complete without an appearance from America's sweetheart rescue dog. So without further ado, here's Rosie Belle.
Look at that face.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Now, Rosie, I have a question for you. What are your top 5 favorite things about Intellifluence?
If I may, I speak a little. Oh, no, she's adorable.
I think this is Rosie's first appearance on a web.
Oh,
We are honored.
we're putting that in there. Her first web interview.
Want to join Intellifluence as an influencer for free? It's easy. Visit Intellifluence.com, click on the influencers link, and then click on the Join for Free button to sign up. You'll get immediate access to our influencer marketplace where you can browse relevant offers from brands and apply on the spot. Earn cash quickly by referring your friends and family. You'll also be eligible to receive attractive product and service pitches from brands. There's absolutely no cost to join as an influencer, so we hope you take advantage of our service. Also, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date. That's it for now. We hope to see you soon.